Hey guys, Pit Legion Gaming here, and we're back with more gameplay for you guys. Right now I'm going to be showing you the Arma 3 Alpha gameplay for the game and whatnot, but on the channel we will be having the beta and full game coverage. We'll be keeping you up to date on all the news for the game, and I'm going to be showing you maybe some tutorials and stuff like this. So right now I'm going to be showing you the water aspect of the game, the new undersea kind of diving, and new water and boat mechanics of the game. If you remember from previous games, as I'm about to show you about the weapons and stuff like that, the sounds of the weapons are very beefy and they're very loud, so I'm going to leave you to it. I'm going to showcase some of the weapons above water and underwater. So as you might have noticed, they're very loud and they're very crisp and clean, and they sound very good. Now, you might be wondering why you can hear these moanings and whatnot from the guys in the background. Because it's alpha, the voices and, the logic of the characters isn't very good yet, but they're working on it. But I'm going to show you now the sounds of the engine underwater and I think above water, and I'll leave you to it again. So, as you might have heard, I mean, they're very well done. They sound really good, they sound very real. I have a feeling that they shoved a mic under the water to measure the sounds of the friggin' boat, because they do sound extremely, extremely good. So, I have a feeling they have done that. But by all means, it sounds very, very beefy. I like the sound, I like the sound of it, how well it sounds, and I have to give it to them. Being an alpha, it's very, very, very good. I wouldn't normally see something of an alpha spec like this, but the way they've done this game to an alpha spec is very good. 20 kilometers squared on an island, high-res detail as we switch pictures, going through the water, very nice, all the ripples in the water. This is played on Ultra. It's very, very crisp and clean. There's a bit of issues here and there with the mechanics of the water. Still, I mean, there's some patches where it's white, but maybe it should be a little bit of blue, or it can't hold the sun rays right, but beyond me, they can fix it as we come up on Osprey here, a sunken Osprey, B-22 Osprey, that's in the previous Arma. We're going to be doing a scuba dive mission now, and as we go into water, there's a little bit of a glitchiness, right? That's alpha, they'll be fixed. So here we go under the water, high-res detail under the water here, and very, very crisp, clean textures in HD. This video is in HD, so better watch it in HD. The plants and everything look very realistic. I mean, they're 3D, but if you look closer, I mean, it's 2D render still on the actual, like, leaves or what seaweed we want to call it, but I believe they're going to make them 3D in the actual full version of the game, but you know, just going under the water right now, I just say, wow, you know, this is an alpha, and it looks like this. I've never seen any alpha look like this, to be honest. It looks very nice. You know, we're coming up on some new shrubs here, underwater seaweed, and we come along the Osprey, the V-22 here. It's sunken, I believe maybe it crashed coming into the airport, don't know. There's a fish swimming by, you don't give a fuck, there's 2 more fish, they don't give a fuck. You know, it's just sunken Osprey. So we're gonna swim into here. The team I have with me are AI. That's what, like I said, the voices on them, like, you know, they sound like they're in pain or need medical attention. Well, they don't, you know, there's a problem in the game's coding that makes them sound like they're hurting. So, you know, that's what we need to deal with at the same time, but oh well, it'll be fixed. As I'm showing the movements underwater, this is a new aspect for Arma 3, as they put this underwater theme kind of thing, and it was never in any other Arma. You couldn't swim underwater, so this is a really cool thing, and I believe that, you know, when we get the full game, there'll be a lot to do, as I tell them to stop and do whatever, so they hold still and don't swim after me. But I'm just gonna go and explore the cockpit. But as I was saying, you know, this was never done in any Arma game, and I believe they did a very good job as an alpha. I can't wait to see the beta, or even, you know, the full game, as it's gonna be, you know, as I take a shot at the cockpit with an underwater gun. But as it evolves into something more, I believe, with the full game, it will become more interesting, I believe. It may show more, it may show less, who knows. I mean, as you can see, the seaweed's going through the plane. Really, it's alpha. Really, if a lot of people have blamed it, saying it's bad, I mean, I'd like to see them and another company do this as I shoot this fish. This is how a man fishes, you know. Who needs a fishing rod when you can go underwater, you know, shoot them? But the clarity of the water, and if you look, as I'm looking at the top here, shooting the fish, you can see the top ripples in the water, which are very well done, to be honest. The whole mechanic of it feels really nice. I mean, there's no upper sounds, there's no, you know, deadening. I mean, when you shoot the gun, it's a little like burst of bubbly air kind of thing, and you can actually hear right there where it went through the top of the water. You can hear like a bing, you know. It sounds very nice. They add a lot of detail in them, a lot of detail in the fish, to be honest. There's a wide variety, and there's so much island to go scuba diving around. I find, like I was going to mention before I got off topic, but there's a lot to do in this, and I believe, you know, you can find, there's sunken ships and sunken wrecks and all this stuff, you know, and I believe that, you know, people are going to be spending a lot of time just going scuba diving,
Fall back.
trying to find all the stuff that's hidden around. I know there's a cave on the back of the island. I'll get a video out of that, but that's next video if you want to check that out. There's supposed to be a skeleton or something in there. I'll get that next video. And yeah, so my review of the alpha is very, very good. I recommend getting it. I know the alpha light codes, they don't give you the full game, but you know, your friends can try it out. You know, play the showcase missions. You know, get a feel for it. Get a feel for Arma. And you know, I really support these guys because they are doing a really good job. And you know, if you guys stay tuned for the next videos, we'll have more gameplay. So please click subscribe, like, comment, let us know what you want to see in the video, and I'll catch you guys next time.